From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Jackpots set to kick off.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You look at this Saints defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Herbert. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll drop that down to Hubbard. Into space at the 45. He may go. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 4th down. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Now here's Mahomes. He finds his man complete. It's Lane. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Mahomes now to throw. And this one is incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
It's now 4th down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. That is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Christian Kirk, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Saints are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play.
That too.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Saints, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Here's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Andrews' first catch, good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey to the 43, 2nd down. Well, the Rams had 0-1 on the year following a loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. And you look at this Saints defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation to do.
They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
On the ground, this is Amari and Hampton. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
They have three tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Saints first down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. To the left side, there's Mayer. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down. They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. Patterson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into fourth down.
So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Mahomes going to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
He'll go right back to St. Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking underneath and finding Hubbard. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He finds Mayer here. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Mayer, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
Rams nothing. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
And you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
That's to his running back, complete. Loose inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 15. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. McCaffrey. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Second and goal at the 6.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's third and goal. Herbert. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on fourth and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First down, Saints.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. That's complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
It's a gain of
25 yards there on the catch and run.
And the Saints
What a drive
first
this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
St. Brown motioning left. Mahomes now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. Mahomes to throw once more. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
brings up second and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Amon-Ra St. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Saints are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Back to Hampton on first down. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 31 yards there and a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. And that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Down at the 25.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you?
Picked up by Robert Spillane. Able to push his way through. And the Rams will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. Here's Herbert. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be stopped at his tracks right at the 33. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Now it's Herbert. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. Herbert throwing again. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Rams 1st down.
From the 50, here's Herbert. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Herbert now.
The Saints 41-yard
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
15 yards on the play.
The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Loss of 6.
Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And this This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams. Khalil Shakir from 17 yards out. And the Rams are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
It's complete. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Mahomes going to throw. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 7 yards.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Justin Herbert looking to pass. A short throw caught by Andrews. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Herbert toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert able to locate Andrews here on the out route. This offense on 3rd down today lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Line.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Able to break the tackle and get some breathing room before being brought down just outside the 5. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Mahomes to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
38-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Herbert to throw. And this one's incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Herbert changing things up. Throwing, Herbert. That's caught by Shakir.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Herbert.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he's taken down inside the 30. 56 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Taron Johnson made the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire...
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.